Hey guys, what's up? This is Ben from Flippa here again with a featured listing. Pretty interesting one today called Credentialing Business. That is their web address. You can check them out, but we'll go through it together. They're basically a business that teaches people how to run their own business in a very specific, highly unique niche. So let's jump in. I'll share my screen. We'll look at their listing on Flippa and try to go through this together because it's a fun one. So here we go. You should be looking at them right here. This is live on Flippa. You can see there's actually already 2 bids on this one. So you might want to jump on it quickly if it intrigues you. There's already 18 people watching as well. And the reserve is only $6,000, which is a super low multiple at 0.6x. That said, we'll show a little bit about the money that's being made on this right now. Scrolling down, you can see this is a fully verified user, so someone I would definitely trust to do business with. Just 5 months old, so this is a new site. The guy got interested in some other things, and while this is ready to go and a pretty amazing opportunity, it's just not for him right now, so it's not for you to take over. Now, while it's showing $800 profit a month, you dump down here and you see it's really coming because they had one sale that came through for $5,000, so it's a pretty pricey business plan. But you can see if you only had, let's say 20 sales a year, you'd be doing quite well for yourself. That'd be $100,000 essentially in profit. As you can see, it has a huge margin there. $1,000 revenue, $800 profit. So what is this exactly? And he goes on to explain it. Credentialing. It's a really specific business within the world of US-based healthcare. Doctors need to provide their patients with the opportunity to use insurance, and apparently to get set up with insurance providers, you need to go through this credentialing process. And as he explains here on his listing, it's not a particularly tough process, but it is a very specific process, and doctors and nurses just don't always want to spend the time doing it, so they will hire a credentialing expert to do it for them. So what this business does, Credentialing.business, we'll jump to their webpage here, is he teaches you or someone else to become a credentialing expert. Essentially, you're buying this business, you can teach other people to have a business as a credentialing expert. You'll see he's got a fun video here, but we won't run you through it. But there's a lot of information on here. You can jump to it, Credentialing.business. You'll see it just on their website, or excuse me, on the listing. It's pretty unique. And he says that the other thing is there's a couple ways you can make money on this. There's a lot of words here. Let me jump out. It's more fun to look at my face than all these words on the screen, I imagine. So what he's basically saying is the $5,000 that he sold, that's based off of an entire kind of immersive coaching program. If you're looking for this to be a bit more passive, he assumes you can take that price down, do it for more around the $2,000 range, and just use the classes that they have already created. Let me jump in here. He's answered a few questions for me. It sounds like he's already got something like 40 hours. Yeah, 50. There's 2 parts to the course, 50 modules. They've all been already built out. And he doesn't believe that you would really even need to add more. But obviously, if you do and you learn about this business, you can go about your way. If you do want to do that $5,000 coaching business to it, you probably need someone on your team who could coach. If that's you, then that's fantastic. If not, you'd have to find someone. But you're making $5,000 per sale, so it can go pretty far. Either way, it's a really cool opportunity. I mean, it's on sale. The reserve's only $6,000, and one sale makes you $5,000. So 2 sales and you're in the green, which is fantastic. There's a lot of information to cover on here. It's a really unique business. I'm by no means an expert in anything as far as the healthcare industry, particularly in credentialing. It's something I'd never heard of. So I highly recommend you do some strong due diligence on this one, but it's a really cool opportunity. There's obviously tons of these kind of coaching, business training businesses out there, and they do gangbusters. So it's a really great space. It's something for you. Ultimately, you just need to be a marketer. You don't need to have any knowledge in credentialing. You need to have knowledge in how do you sell, how do you create a click funnel, how do you get people into here. So really, really cool. I suggest you check it out, start a conversation, ask about it. This guy's really excited about the business that he built, so I'm sure he would love to talk to you. Take a look, and perhaps this is the chance to own your future.